if you're the Chiefs and you're that close and you can certainly fill holes to put you over the top, why are you drafting a quarterback? Why are you trading up to draft a quarterback that doesn't just have bad footwork, has no footwork? And I understand that, and obviously if I'm going to bet on one coach figuring out one of these guys, it's Andy Reid. And Pat Mahomes has a giant arm, and he seems very likable, and he's a great leader. And, I mean, it just speaks to how good he is that Davis Webb was at Texas Tech. And old Kingsbury's like, yeah, sorry, Davis, I know you've been great here the last couple of years, but this Mahomes kid is really something. So have fun at Cal.
But by the way, Andy
Reid
has done his two best QBs that he's worked with are obviously Donovan McNabb, Alex Smith, but he's done good work with even Detmer.
That's what I mean.
Feely,
so
and so on.
But it just seems like this is
good for
this
Mahomes.
is not a young team.
No, I would say, but even if you're going to do it, the other thing I would say is Deshaun Watson seems like the more natural Andy Reid guy to me. But
I get your point.
I think it's more.
I think
Mahomes is like Brett Favre. I mean, if you really, not saying that he's going to be Brett Favre, but if you want to think about what Brett Favre was, he was an ad-libbing, gunslinging, giant arm, tons of moxie quarterback. That's what Pat Mahomes is. There's no footwork there. He doesn't even
off platform all the time.
And,
right? That's
but,
a nice way
but
of
man,
saying
he can throw the freaking football over the mountains.
Also,
but again, if you're the Chiefs, you're close. I mean, you are close. Why are you trading up to get a quarterback?
I think they've had And
Passignon, it's like, okay, if you're going to draft a kid out of Villanova, when you watch him, he sure as hell better jump off the screen. And that just wasn't necessarily there with him. So I like the Kareem Hunt pick, though.
Yeah,
I like the Kareem Hunt pick.
The Kareem Hunt pick is that's a really solid pick. To me, I think maybe they kind of think like, okay, well, we're close, so let's think about our future. And our future might be, Patrick Mahomes. If you can give him a year to develop under Andy Reid and really not have him,
I do
anything,
think I think you can look at it that way. That we're really close.
But I mean, they're
are they
old.
that close?
They've got nobody on the outside. I mean, you mean to tell me if you can't?
Is it impossible that Mahomes takes snaps for the Kansas City Chiefs in 2017? I don't think it's impossible.
I don't think it's impossible. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, not with the limited amount of time they're allowed to work with those kids. He's going to need so much work.
If they're in one of those, and Andy Reid's teams have been in that position where they're kind of. They're 3-3 or whatever in a competitive division. And I mean, I think what is clear is I think Alex Smith can get to a Super Bowl. We've seen that. He's a Kyle Williams punt return to fumble away from getting to a Super Bowl. But if you and that Chiefs roster is pretty close to Super Bowl ready, but I hate to keep cherry picking the back-to-back plays against the Steelers in the divisional round, but there were a couple plays where they had Artie Burns, rookie, singled up on the left side, and Andy Reid dials it up 2 in a row. Go at him, throw it into the end zone. He didn't come anywhere close to Macklin and then the Hill there, and that really is an indictment. You need the guy to make a play,
but I don't think Mahomes is going to be the one that solves that problem in year one.
Not in 2017. I'm just saying that Alex Smith is probably not in a conference in 2017 that includes Brady, the Steelers built the way they are now, the Texans constructed as they are, Raiders, Chargers. I don't think the Chiefs are going to a Super Bowl in 2017 anyway.
Defensively, they're elite.
Exactly.
They are elite.
The Jay Howard replacement is not here. Like, that's the thing you could have gotten a really nice replacement for Jay Howard with that first pick. I mean, he's visiting the Bears this week, but so free agent, just not on the Chiefs.